In September of 2013, I was hired to work with this particular group of dancers. Many of them I'd come to know over a period of a few years, and I recognized that within this group of dancers there was a very unique bond and a very unique history and set of experiences. In the summer leading up to the season, I began to wonder if there is a way that I could take these unique stories and blend them into a choreographic piece. Typically, acrobatics is choreographed to Cirque du Soleil type music or to jazz music, and I understood that there was some degree of choreographic risk involved, and I knew that there was going to be several logistics problems that I would need to solve as well. In the end, we decided to go ahead and create our story. How the process started, I took the kids into the recording area, and for the most part I just let them speak, and it was an incredibly humbling and very honest experience to see the kids and work with them on that level rather than always being just in the studio working on our technique and working on our training. We started our fitness training for the dance, our conditioning, and all of our tumbling and our skills and our stunts. And each dancer had the opportunity to go into the recording area and record their story. Unfortunately, it ended up being quite a complex task because a lot of the times children will giggle on the microphone. So it did take us a solid effort to produce the material. And also in the end, I ended up having 5 hours worth of material that I needed to cut down into a 4-minute dance. And that was greatly challenging for me because a lot of the stories that were really amazing and inspiring had to be cut out because I had to keep things under the time limit, which left only about 15 seconds for some of the dancers to have the opportunity to say something. So that was a great challenge for us as well.
I hope that people find strength in our story.
I'm kind of different because I'm adopted, and I get lots of questions of asking is that your real parent?
To actually hear their stories, it kind of impacted me a lot to know that you'll never know people's full stories until they tell you themselves.
I don't understand what it's like to be adopted.
First, I was scared to really tell my story, because I didn't know what people would think of me, because my dad committed suicide, and I'm scared that people will think that there's something wrong with my family if someone just left it.
The first time I saw our story, I cried a lot, and then the last time I still cried.
It actually tells people what their story is.
And it's us. It's not a lie. There was this day on November 13th. That was Kick a Ginger Day, and I had about 4 people come up to me and kick me.
To people who are struggling, I would just say that everything gets better over time, and just having people there with you just makes it so much better.
There would be days that I didn't want to go to school because I knew the people who were supposed to be my friends were gonna call me names and make fun of me just for the type of color of hair I have.
And then when my dad died, I realized how hard it is to be that strong going through something like that.
It was a really neat experience for me to be a part of this.
It felt really nice because I felt like as a group we all came closer as friends.
Written in these walls are the stories that I can't explain. I leave my heart open, but it stays right here empty for days. She told me in the morning she don't feel the same about us in her bones. Seems to me that when I die, these words will be written on my stone. and I'll be gone, gone tonight. The ground beneath my feet is open wide. The way that I've been holding on too tight, with nothing in between. The story of my life, I'll take her home. I'll drive all night to keep her warm in time. It's frozen. The story of my life, I give her hope. I spend her love until she's broke inside. The story of my life.
This is the story of a group of kids from Chilliwack. My name is Jaya, I'm 13 years old, and these are my friends. We are here today to tell you our story.
I'm Hannah Bateman and I'm 11 years old. My favorite color is blue, and I think chocolate chip ice cream is the best. This year I'm in grade 7 and I go to Vetter Middle School in Chilliwack. I always want to do aerials in the school hallway, but I'm not allowed. So instead I'll do them here. When I grow up, I want to be a professional dancer. Every day I'm inspired by the dancers I meet. Thank you for listening to my story.
Hi, I'm Alina Edwards. And I'm Dylan Ratzlaff. We are cousins, but we've been friends since birth. We live on a ranch, on Ranch Road, in Aldergrove. I'm the oldest, but I am funnier. When we fight, which we hardly fight, it's pretty stupid.
My name is Shelby, and when I was younger, I was often bullied for having red hair. If I could give one word of advice to anybody who is struggling, it would be to never give up.
Kenton, Cohen, Gavin, Jaden, and I'm the oldest of 5, Kayla. Being the oldest has definitely taken a lot of responsibility. A lot of times I've had to act older than my age, but that's okay because it's really helped me mature in my dancing.
Hi, my name's Aaliyah Armstrong and I'm 13 years old.
My name's Julia Nordleth and I'm 15 years old.
We love One Direction. My favorite food is lasagna.
And my favorite food is manicotti.
If we could do anything in the world, we'd want to inspire people, not by what we say,
but by what we do.
My name is Tiffany and I am 10 years old. My name is Austin. My favorite color is blue. We had 40 chickens, but some of them got killed by raccoon. We have 2 horses. We don't have any horses. Thank you for listening to our story.
My name is Jillian Hyman. If people could say one thing about me, they would probably call me hyper. But I think I'm just fun. If I have a bad day at school, I'll always know that if I go to dance, I'll be in a better mood. Because my friends are always there to comfort me. And hopefully I comfort them.
Hi, my name is Matthew Albert, and I'm in grade 8.
I really like watermelon, but I also like salad. You probably don't believe me, but I really do like salad. I have 1 older brother and 1 younger sister. Dance has been a part of my family for pretty much ever. On September 9th, 2009, I lost my father to a work accident.
We are now on year 5. Some days are still hard.
My name is Emma Boutlier, I'm 14 years old, and I go to Mount Slessie Middle School. My favorite color is purple. I live in Sardis with my dad, my older sister Katie, and my cat Sadie. I've been dancing since I was 2 years old. The name of my very first dance was Barney. We wore purple tights, a purple bodysuit, and a purple tutu. When I get older, if I'm not a professional dancer, I would like to be a kindergarten teacher. On the morning of October 19th, 2011, my mom passed away. We didn't know what happened at the time, but later we found out it was a blood clot. Now it's very different not to have a mom. Dance means a lot to me because it helps me express my emotions towards what happened, and so many people support me here, and it's just, they feel like another family to me.
Hi, my name is Amy Mabasius. My favorite color is Tiffany Blue, which if you don't know what Tiffany Blue is, it's the color on the Tiffany & Co. box. I have 2 older twin brothers. My brothers aren't identical. People think they are, but they're not. I like to dance because it just brings happiness to my life. It's like my safe haven. My mom and dad were happily married for 16 years. My dad died on May 23rd, 2013. I didn't know why, and then I found out. My dad had committed suicide. We didn't know he was sad. We always thought he was a very happy person. I didn't know my dad was suffering. Some days are hard, but it's starting to get better. I have friends to lean on for support. Thank you for listening to my story.
If you just take the time to listen,
you'll find everybody has a story.
If you just take the time to listen,
a story can change your life.
Thank you for listening to our story.
Shine on, love on,
always.
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 Always.